Alright guys, and welcome to episode 20 of this Road to Glory series with Sheffield Wednesday. So last episode is the episode where everything went wrong, weren't it? Oh well, not everything, and I'm talking like literally, not figuratively, as in we lost footage. Yeah, in terms of the actual career mode, we grabbed a draw against Sheffield United, a 1-0, well, a narrow 1-0 win against Rotherham, and a great 3-0 win against Derby. Unfortunately, I just don't have the footage to show you the great 3-0 win against Derby. But we'll put that behind us now. We will be playing 3 games in this episode again, as usual. So that will start with a away game against Bolton. We will be then travelling back home to Hillsborough to face Blackburn before rounding out the episode at Hillsborough against Brentford. I just want to apologise as well because at the minute, guys, I'm a bit sick. I'm just like full of cold, so if I sound weird or there's spluttering or sniffling or sneezes or coughs or whatever, then I apologise. I don't mean to do it, but it's just something that I've got to put up with at the minute because I'm ill. But let's not moan about being sick, shall we? Let's crack on with this career mode, and it is time to move forward to this Tuesday night game against Bolton. The problem that we've got is that we've had a lot of games in quick succession, so we've got a lot of players that are not feeling up to it. They're a little bit fatigued, so we might have to be very careful with just how much running we do in this game. Still, we'll see what we can do. We are away, so that gives Bolton the home advantage, but with the run we've been on, we've been in good form, so hopefully that won't matter. Bolton's lineup then: Alnwick, Olkowski, Hobbs, Wheater, Grounds, Murphy, Williams, Amiobi, Wildshut, Ireland and McGuinness. Ben Alnwick, I'm sure he used to play for Tottenham. Sure he were at Spurs Academy. 4-4-1-1. So a fairly defensive formation. Heavy rotation for us. Fructal, Gumney, Lees, Hector, Foyth, Pellegrini, McTominay, Shaparenko, Reach, Haaland and Winall. Did think about putting Baudry in at cam, but in terms of fatigue, he weren't much fitter than Reach is. Legitimately looking forward to a point where we've got a nice gap between games to try and get some players' fitness back up again. Because even the rotation wing-backs that I brought in, Pellegrini and Gumney, both had fatigue. It just weren't quite as high. Reach, knocked on for Winall. Out wide, Pellegrini does pick it up despite defender sliding in. We'll get the cross in, we can, but Wheater hacks it away. McTominay, Shaparenko, for Pellegrini, first time cross, blocked by Wheater. It were Haaland, and I think it were actually going wide anyway. Haaland in air, no, Winall stole it from him. It's disappointing. There's Shaparenko. Reach. I think Haaland had been offside even if that had have got through to him then. Shaparenko on for Reach, looking for Haaland. He's looking for Winall, finds him. That's a pen. Kind of feel sorry for the defender there because he'd already gone to ground before I turned, but he caught me. We can't let Haaland take this pen, surely. Winall's top goal scorer for us at the minute. It's got to be Sam. Come on, Sam. Put this away, lad. Oh, keeper went right way. I don't believe it. Leave it to product at Spurs Youth Academy to rain on everybody's parade. And Alnwick punches that away. And Williams keeps that in. How did Williams keep that in? That's what I want to know. Reach is absolutely exhausted already and we're only half an hour into this game. It's not going to go well, that. Because Reach is one of the players that does the most running in this formation. Go on, Fructal, that's yours. Only punched it though. That's slightly disappointing. Winall. On for McTominay. Haaland for Reach. Need to slow it down because he's running out of energy. Oh, Haaland. I expect better, kid. And Murphy hacks that out. Anybody going to give me an option? Thank you. There's Shaparenko. Reach. Back to Shaparenko. Cuts inside. Haaland onto Winall. And Alnwick again. I suspected that Winall were offside for a minute, but he weren't. If we concede here, well done, Fructal. Get rid Well done, Adam Reach. And we survive right at the death to go in all squared at half-time. Bolton 0, Wednesday 0. I don't like to take him off, but Adam Reach has come off at half-time. It's Arnaud Baudry, as young French youth prospect, that has come on in cam. Tomine back to Shaparenko. It's Pellegrini. Win all. Baudry knocks it on for Haaland. Bury it, kid. Oh, we've hit crossbar. Like I said, I've got a feeling it's going to be one of them games. We have a penalty saved, we hit crossbar. And knowing our luck, Bolton will get one scrappy goal and we'll end up losing 1-0. That is offside. Oh, Haaland. You'd want ball back and then you just took a touch for no reason. And that is a foul. And Bolton do get a free kick. Stephen Ireland's just gone off. Ball falls. Come on. Well done, Fructal. I didn't even have a chance to set player name that ball fell to then. So how quickly action were going on then. Just around box. Just fired out wide for Gumney. McTominay. Why? Why when I tell him to pass to Baudry did he pick Winall? This game infuriates me at times. It really does. And my players are knackered. I can't keep up. Boot it out just to get players like substitutes on. Here we go with them subs then. Arp is coming on and Hugh Allen is coming on for Shaparenko and Haaland. Just got no pace left in team. So we played so many games in quick succession. We've only had a couple of days between each game. Well cut out by Pellegrini, but he's just got no energy left to try and sprint. Ball crossed in, Hector headed away. Hector is absolutely knackered, but I couldn't afford to take him off, because to take him off, Ampadu would have had to come on, and Ampadu's knackered. Fructal waiting for everybody to get upfield. It is Allen, we are nearly at full time. So whatever we're going to do, we need to do it soon. This could be it. Oh, Jan Fita. What are we doing, kid? Corner. Last chance to get more than a point from this game, and scrambled away. And there is the whistle. Unfortunately, it is a boring 0-0 draw. Just no energy left in players by the end of that game. Just made it really difficult. Bolton 0, Wednesday 0. Can't help but lament that penalty miss with that one. And again, you know, we've only got a few days until we play again. Thick and fasted championship, innit? We are on to game number 2 now. Home game against Blackburn. Hopefully this time we can put ball in goal. We've still got a 5-point advantage over Stoke, so we ain't got to worry about losing this advantage at top as we head into back end of season. We have got players that are relatively fit. Winall is now 3 goals behind Diouf in top scorer, so race for Golden Boot. Is it Golden Boot still when it's in league? In championship? Pretty sure it is. Anyway, that don't matter, it's league points that matter, doesn't it? Not goals for one particular player. So let's see if we can smash Blackburn in front of that Hillsborough crowd, shall we? Our Wednesday lineup then. Fructal, Wagnerman, Lees, Ampadu, Fife, Penny, Tonali, Zadas, Reach, Arp and Winall. Zadas getting a game just to try and help Shaparenko recover some energy. I don't even know if he's on bench for this one. I'm not sure he is, you know. Blackburn Rovers lineup. Raya, Nyambe, Lenihan, Mulgrew, Williams, Evans, Reed, Bennett, Armstrong, Palmer, Graham. Out of the lineup away from home. It's another 4-4-1-1. Bolton proved quite hard to break down, didn't they, in that 4-4-1-1? Are we going to have the same again with this? I suspect we will. There's Reach knocked on for Winall, but Nyambe were there to get the blocking. Oh, well done. Matt Penny. On for Reach. Zadas. Zadas gets a shot. Oh, what a goal. Bruno Zadas, take a bow, my son. I know we're selling him, or going to be selling him next season, but wow. That were good. A nice little ball from Reach. Zadas just found some space. Get in, lad. Reed with the throw. Here's Armstrong. Crowding him out. Well done, Tonali. Wagnerman sends it forward, finds Zadas. He's going to have pace to burn, this kid, because he's hardly played. Knocked on for Reach, and Mulgrew, that came off you last. If that goes out, that's a corner. And it's gone out for a throw instead because Lenihan caught up. Tonali comes forward. Knocked on for Arp. Winall we're in a shooting position. Zadas again. Zadas, that little number 7. Actually seems to be playing a lot better. Ooh, that were unlucky for Juan Foyth. That weren't that far off. Winall just get ball away as well. It's not what we expect from our star striker. Neither is that from our star defender, Juan Foyth. Great opportunity then for Blackburn to equalise. Foyth getting booked for his challenge, and well done Fruchtel. Wagnerman, second time we're asking, well done. And Zadas is the one that comes forward with it. Oh, he tried a little chip. Didn't work. Here's Danny Graham. Bennett. Well done Ampadu. Knocked off at ball by Evans. Armstrong. Williams. Here's Armstrong again. Williams looking to get his cross in. Well done Ethan Ampadu again. And it's Ampadu that comes forward. Wagnerman looking to put Reach through, but Lenihan cut that out. It's Palmer. Well done Ampadu again. Reach looking for Arp. Finds him. Arp is onside as well. And wow. We keep it in. We can. Just. And then it goes out off us anyway. Hopefully it'll go in at 1-0. Or maybe even 2-0 if we can grab another. Or Arp. Not Arp. Zadas. There's Graham. Crossed in. Wagnerman, do your job. Well done. Nyambit cuts that out. Hoping that Zadas's fitness returns. And there is the half-time whistle. Hopefully he recovers from that injury during half-time and comes out firing fit. At half-time, Wednesday 1, Blackburn 0. Well, the positive news is that Zadas has recovered. So we start this second half with a fit team. No subs. With some of that pace. And Winall. Reach. What we doing? Oh, and Zadas has hit post. That were a comedy of errors. I thought I would do it right thing by playing a pass instead of having a shot. Apparently not. Oh, and then Arp just decides to run it into defender instead of away from him. Bennett crossed in, and it's Wagnerman that fires it away. Not just, whoa, what are we doing sending it all the way back that far? That were almost like Arp had a shot against his own goalkeeper then. Winall. And he play it onto Zadas. Zadas is looking for his second at game on with it crossbar. We are taking Adam Reach off. Zadas will move up into cam, and it is Hugh Allen that's coming on in centre at Park. I can't believe that Hugh Allen's meant to be like a teenager. He looks like... what's the guy called that's in Lethal Weapon? Not Mel Gibson, before anybody says it. Danny Glover, that's the one. It's got a tash that Danny Glover would be... Oh, come off it, ref. Ah, well, that's a foul. And Penny just turned his back on ball as it was fired in. If that had have gone in, because Penny weren't paying attention, I would have been very disappointed. Well done, Wagnerman. Knocked on for Zadas. He's got one already. Can he turn provider for this one? No, because it... Oh, keeper got a touch. And Tonali finds Zadas. Allen's off. He finds a pass. It's Winall onto Arp. Wagnerman. Looks for Zadas. Oh, great save by Raya. Zadas just beat the defender. We're going goal bound. Ball lumped in box. Wagnerman away. Tonali. Zadas onto Allen. We have got a bit of time left on clock here if we want to attack. Oh, why did it pick Winall? I told it to send the ball to Allen. It don't matter, we get the 3 points, but that is frustrating. If Jan Fieta Arp had have passed that on to Hugh Allen, he'd have had a chance to attack then. But we do get the win. It's thanks to that guy there, number 7 Zadas, who were out in the cold. He might be returning to the first team after that performance, because I were impressed. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. Still only got a 5-point lead at top of table. 37 played, Stoke have played 38. Villa have only played 36, but they can only get to 66 points. It's getting comfortable, isn't it? Not sure how many games we've actually got left. Have a look in office. 2 left in March. Yeah, quite a lot of games left to play, and it's about 46 in Championship. Let's see how many episodes we are off from the end of this career mode, shall we? So Stoke, Villa, Forest, that's 1. Leeds, Norwich, Bristol. Yeah, City is 2. And 3. We are 3 episodes away from ending this first season. But we've got to end this episode first, haven't we? We've got a game against Brentford to play, so let's crack on with that one. And again, not much rest for Wicked. Just before I make the changes, look at how drained some of the players still are after that last game. In fact, Pellegrini didn't play at all last game. It was Penny who played the entire 90 minutes, and he's still tired from game before. Fortunately, it looks like there's an international break after this game, so at least that'll give players a chance to rest by ready for next episode, won't it? Well, let's finish this episode up then, shall we? Let's play this third and final game. We are at home again. It is against Brentford. Brentford going to be one of the tougher teams in the league, or should be. Whether that ends up being the case, we'll see. Heavy changes again for this one. Fructal, Gumney, Hector, Ampadu, Fife, Pellegrini, McTominay, Shaparenko, Reach, Haaland, Winall. We have got Harvey Alexander on bench. The young Cam. Try and give him some game time if things are going well later on in this game. Brentford lineup: Jensen, Dalsgaard, Jeanvier, Meffam, Barber, Woods, McEachran, Roden, Benrahma even, Force and Watkins. Meffam is the one that's moved to Premier League, isn't it? Is it Bournemouth or Burnley? Well, let's see what he's like in defence. Come on, lads. Let's round episode off well. That's what we want. We want just a good win to finish things off. And then Jeanvier steals the ball from us. Honestly thought ref were going to... Oh, come off it. If I'm getting referees stopping game and penalised for blocking players like that, why has it not happened to Brentford? Again, Shaparenko went down under challenge. I get penalised for stuff like that. But Brentford seemed to get away with it, and they nearly scored then. Awful defending all round. Hector, McTominay. Oh, McTominay. And we were talking about whether we should be signing him permanently, weren't we, last episode? What a joke. Oh, what is that? Keeper and defender not communicating. Keeper came for it without being told to. Defender went for it as well, and then neither challenged for it. Benrahma puts it in. Just watch this for a comedy of errors. It was shocking. Ball floated in, defender comes for it, or I try to. Keeper also comes for it without being told to. And neither get it. That were awful. Well done, 1-5 at least. There's Pellegrini. It's on for Shaparenko. Reach. Looking for Haaland. He is quick. Oh, and he's in. Haaland. Oh, he's blazed wide. How have you blazed wide there, kid? That was the opportunity to equalise, and he's just put way too much on it. Shaparenko again. Gumney. Chance to cross. Gets the cross off. Went for back stick. No, and couldn't get to it. There's Benrahma, the goal scorer. Keeper going in way. Reach. Knocked on from McTominay. Haaland. Don't miss this time. Oh, and he does. With it crossbar. I only tapped shoot then as well. There's Reach. We're going to chase it. Doubt we're going to get to it. We might do. Keeper's going to get to that though, isn't he? Yep. Well, Haaland tried. And there we go. There is the half-time whistle. At the break, Brentford are beating us 1-0 at Hillsborough. Wednesday fans ain't happy. Reach on for McTominay. Here's Haaland. Finds his way past defender. Oh, Shaparenko, so well, but the keeper saved. Come on, lads. We need to get an early equaliser to get back in this and then chase the result. Oh, what is that? Fructal. Told you to hoof it upfield. And he passes it straight to the attacking player. Ampadu heads that away. McTominay. Roden steals it. There's Barber. Roden. Onto Watkins. Got the blocking. Well done, Ampadu. It falls back to Watkins again, though. Here's Force. Well done, Hector. Knocked on. Win all. Oh, Sam. Well done, Adam Reach. Win all. Get your shot off at least. Oh, there we go. Equalising goal. And the shameful thing is that Sam Winall is the player that's going off, but he has pulled us a goal back before that substitution happens. Sam Winall, top goal scorer, slots it in top bottom corner, just straight across goalkeeper. Great striker's goal. And that was his last action of the game because he's gone off for Jan Fiete Arp. Here's Force. Force again, charging forward. Watkins bursting into the box. Ampadu, well done, kid. Here's Arp, first touch at game, finds Haaland. Dink it at back post and keeper to it. Third and final sub then, Reach is going off with Baudry coming on in his place. Right, cross this in. And we do get ahead to it. Oh, it's cleared off the goal line. Fife. Finds Haaland. Alexander. Baudry. On for Haaland. Alexander can't control it. It's cleared away. Force wins it. Is Ogbena. Lumped upfield. Fife. Hector, and there is the referee's whistle. We do rescue a point, but it's a disappointing episode, this one, isn't it? The game ends all square. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Brentford 1. Well, disappointing not to grab another win, but we now have a 6-point lead over Stoke after 38 games. So Stoke obviously lost in that last game. Either way, we could have done better, couldn't we? I'll not lie. Two draws and 1 win. Would have preferred 3 wins, but I'd always prefer 3 wins. Draws and losses make these episodes interesting for you guys, don't they? If we were just winning all the time, it'd be a bit boring. Anyway, that is the end of today's episode, guys. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you twat that thumbs up button, and if you want to keep up with this series and the other ones we've got on channel, twat that subscribe button. Social media links are all in the description. Feel free to follow me. Other than that, cheers for watching, guys, and as usual, I'll see you next episode.